Hi, my name's Len. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is going to feature some of my wildlife photo adventures, maybe out with grizzly bears in BC, snow whales in Ontario, swans in Ontario, whatever I can find that I could maybe do some short video clips on the channel here, which are mostly wildlife. I think maybe something about dogs too. You may also see some dog video on here, as we have a, you can see here in the background, this is a 50 by 24 above ground pool. It's only April 22nd here in Ontario, Canada, so it's not set up yet. But there's a lot of crazy action there with some of our dogs and some other guest dogs. We also have a dog boarding kennel here, so sometimes in the background of a project you may hear some noise, dogs barking, howling, exciting dog stuff. We also have about 60 chickens and some turkeys. So again, there could be some noise in the background that I just cannot eliminate. Okay, something else I'll also be featuring on my channel is some of the modifications to my 2015 Jeep Wrangler. There's a lot of unique one-off interior modifications, which you have to wait and see in video clips. But there's just a quick shot of it. I'll be doing a rig walk around shortly, a 5-6 minute clip of the Jeep. And behind me you can see my coverall tent. I like to call it my man tent because it's not really a cave. In there is my overlanding camping trailer build. We'll start the first video. It's going to be about a 25-minute long video, which will show the trailer welded, and then installing the Timbren suspension. I do have numerous little clips over the building the box frame, the box, the floor, etc., etc. Coming up with different ideas, screwing up ideas, fixing screwed up ideas, etc. It's a learning progress. I've learned to weld. I've gotten better with woodworking. I've gotten better with measuring 3 times and cutting once. You know how it goes. So, enjoy the overland trailer build and anything else I may post. Please like and subscribe. I'm new to this. Now let's see where it goes. Thank you. It is 16 feet long, super strong, double thickness tongue, gussets, X-framing everywhere, gussets, axle mounts, gussets everywhere. Running about 17 inches of clearance. Quick overview of the trailer frame. The frame was welded up last year. All the using a 3-inch
by 1.5, 1/8 wall, nice and heavy duty. So just flip around. Just a quick view right now. It's a bit messy in there right now. It's my camping overlanding trailer that I've been working on since last summer. That's the frame in there. I'll do a better video of it after. But right now is more about the suspension. Well, you can probably hear some of my chickens. So I built the frame and I needed to roll it around, so I bought a Rockwell 1,500-pound axle. I was thinking of using it as my main axle, but no, after I saw the Timbren stuff. So this here's the Timbren 3,500 heavy duty 2-inch lift with the 6,000-pound electric brakes. There's the spindle, bearings, all the pieces, very heavy duty. Okay, so get a view from the back here. Not sure if I'll get it all in. It's raining, so it's a little noisy inside the tent. So it's 8 foot by 4 foot is the main section up to here. It's 8 by 4, being the 12 foot overall 3 by 3. 8th wall, being doubled up here to strengthen the length of the tongue. Got 5 foot. Oh, you can't see it here because of my crap on it, but it's about 5 foot Vinos. Finishing up right here. And you can see the double tongue goes all the way back through to the 4 foot section right here. A lot of extra strength because of the length here. And then we have another 36 inches, 3 feet up to the ball. That ball won't be there. That's just for moving around in the yard. But that distance is so the Jeep tailgate will still open and still give me a few inches to step between. Okay, so here's the passenger side or right hand side. I was just temporarily mounted with some old bolts I had. You can see the 3 bolts that come through from the Timbren piece to my 5/16 plate. Right now this plate's going under this this steel part member here. I'm gonna describe that. I'm gonna cut that off so it doesn't go under there. That could cause a little bit of binding. You want everything to be as easy going on. You don't want to force anything because that'll put your spindle out of alignment. 1 or 2 degrees up here can make a huge difference down here in the spindle, and then you're going to burn through tires. So this plate's going to be trimmed a little bit down too from the frame. Take out this gusset, finish drilling that hole. To get the holes aligned up, or placement of the Timbren, I butted up to the old one on both sides. They're very, very close to positioning on their front edge. So I used that as my reference. Got this one in, did my spindle end to ball center measurement, and then placed the other one, which maybe put it not even 1/8 of an inch further from this this old bracket. Held them up in place with clamps, the floor jack, punched my holes and started drilling them out. And of course the holes can be a touch oversized because you need a little bit of play. So now it's time to take this suspension off. It's going to be a heavy piece because I've got the everything on it instead of taking it all apart. And time to cut off this. So yeah, this has to come off for some back spacing. My piece of wood here is sort of a temporary layout of rim center, 4 1/4 inch back spacing. and tires should come out to here. That's going to leave me about 2 inches of between frame and outside of tire. It should be fine again here on the side. This will also help me in my layout for my wheel wells and my deck, which is going to be out a little bit further. Always thinking of different things as the process goes along. Always scribbling. So that's about it. So that suspension's got to come off. The gusset's got to come out. Hole drilled through here. That bracket's got to come out. Gusset welded onto there. A little bit of trimming left for this. Then the suspension will go back on and I'll start working on the deck. Time to start cutting off some steel on the brace. Safety first. And the dust is terrible. Okay, it's all trimmed up. Fits good. Just gonna take off any burrs in that. I use 2 different Motor Master. Yeah, I'm in Ontario, Canada, so we don't have Harbor Freight. We got Canadian Tire for Mastercraft and Maxim, and Princess Auto for Power Fish products. So I use them both. Always wait for the good deals in the flyers. $29.95, $24.95. Burned through 3 of these last year. Still on $24.99. Anyhow, time to trim up some burrs. So this is where it goes. So you see it lines up with the holes, doesn't hit the plate. This is that angle iron. So that's where that goes. Sorry, my video footage is all iPhone handheld today. I forgot my little tripod up at the house and I'm being too lazy to go get it. So next step, cut off the gusset because I need to get this bolt, a nut on here, and that bolt comes right through where the weld is of this. So it's been got to cut it off and then a bunch of grinding in here to make sure there's room for washing a nut. And then I'm going to cut this off. For the other one, I went through 3 thin cutting wheels. That's 1/8 inch thick, and every time you catch the weld, you just tear apart a disc. So that'll be next. Okay, here we go. About an hour and a half later, went through 5 Maxim thin cutoff blades between this gusset and this side bracket that was there. Nasty weld, good weld. Guy that welded this up for me. Yeah, so that's all cleaned up. Brackets made. So I'm gonna put the axle in. That is one. Let's try reverse. Let's try here backwards. Now only I need to get this up and the bolt coming back through. As you can see, it's not working today. Woo. Let's try the back one, because I'll take all the weight off it if I can get that in. So 1, 2, 3. Holy, that sucker is heavy. Oh, there we go. Come on, score. Oh. I know you do dumb stuff. Okay. Time to set the jack up. Whew. I thought I'd get that. Oh. I got one more try. Because the jack's probably not going to work either. I got another idea. I take a longer bolt, 4-inch, stick it through the hole. Spin a nut on it. Stick a spacer nut. There's really no way to pick this up square. It's just the weights everywhere. So, whoa! Yeah, am I gonna edit that out? Would it be fun now, would it? There's no hand. Oh, maybe there's a handle right there. Let's try this. I'm like one person freaking frack show. Haha. Okay. Step 1. Woo. Bastard. Okay, I got that up. I stopped the video for a minute. Catch my breath. The plan here. So she's hung up on there. It's just hanging there. It's on back way, just pushing up on the front. So I'm gonna stick in another oversized bolt, 4-inch one. Throw the plate on. Just put on a nut by hand. That'll keep that in place, right? Okay. Gonna stick one of the bolts that belongs in it, 4-inch bolt in. I'll just again hold that in place. Now, so it's hanging there in 2 bolts, so I feel safe. So, here we go. This works better. Put a bolt in. Get it on here. Just like so. Yep. That just holds it in place. Bolt. Of course, this isn't permanent. It's just didn't make sure everything's fitting before I start working on the other side again. So, whoa. Okay, just snug it up just a touch. There we go. plate. That's heavy duty. 5/16 just notched out the fit. Plate goes on. No bolts. All grade 8 hardware from Bolt Plus. Bolt them all together. A little bit out of alignment there. That's okay. Take the pressure off from the jack. And there's always another tool for helping along. There we go. Yeah, that tread's going to be a little tough right now. There we go. So, just snug things up a little bit. There we go.